Hey guys, this is Jacob Palmer here. Sorry if I'm moving the camera a little bit, just so that I can get us into our position. But anyway, let's go ahead and get some card readings. As you can see, the title of this topic is Aquarius dealing with a continual person of a third party that is barging into a relationship. So let's go ahead and start with this deck. It is going to be about the overall message. So then we can get not only just the title, but also kind of like the details, figure out okay, what about this title is going to be about. But anyway, yeah, if you guys are an Aquarius in the previews, feel free to step on by. Our first card is Holy Grace. Or Holy Grace. Maybe some of you could be dealing with some kind of grace. Graceful heavens. Which is funny. But yeah, Holy Spirit, I feel like a lot of you are going to be very happy for what you're going through right now. Also, if you guys are jumping on in, just know that the cards that I'm pulling may be somewhat off the screen. So if you hear me talking about it, that means that it's already been pulled. So yeah. But anyway, just to get into the card, the Holy Spirit, about this situation is that you're thriving, you are building not just yourself, but you're also building an empire, which is awesome. It's kind of like a lot of people had to learn about you the hard way. Yeah, like the teacher. It's like Jesus didn't really just teach in like a peaceful state of things. He also taught in a very complicated state of things. Oh yeah, that's why it came after the Holy Spirit. The thing is that um, either your person could have already talked with you after the fact that this third party was interfering, or it could be that you caught on to the interference. Yeah. And now you're just let karma do its thing. That's what you're doing right now. It's just you're just let karma just run its course. Because the thing is that your person wants to speak out about this situation, where it's like they want to come in and tell you all about this. But the thing is that this third party, this overindulging third party, could be kind of like talking to other people, going Aquarius is not this, Aquarius is not this, Aquarius is not this. Look at this title. Look at this. This is what Aquarius is. But the thing is that the third party pulled that out of their ass. Fellowship. You are bound to get all the friends, all the fellows, everybody that is now going to ally with you. You're about to get a decent, well inversed, flowing flow of an alliance. And not just an alliance, it could be people that are traveling and doing the work that you have asked them to do. Where it's like it is literally Jesus's teachings, where it's like it's like Jesus is going to different locations, saying like, "Hey, I've got a task for you. Are you up for the task?" And they're like, "Yes, my lord," or "Yes, my king," or yeah, or if you're a woman, they're like, "Yes, my queen. Yes, my lady." And yeah, that's why a couple of lives ago I kept saying like you are engaging into royalty to be a royal person. Not only are you going to be married, you're going to be very royal. You're going to be like all nicely decorated. You're going to be of high importance, things like that. Yeah, and also if any of you are Aquariuses that are sitting around in the previews that are wanting to show up, I am all open on live. Feel free to join in. So the first card that is showing up about your person is Lionheart. And this is showing me like it's kind of like in a way where it's just like the lion is not your person. It's the one that is at least beginning to stand in faith about you. Yeah. And it even says stand firm, but I feel more likely it's about standing in faith, like knowing that this connection will work out, you know, because your person kind of just like had that massive epiphany of you know, being their person. This is way too much. Although I will say it aloud. There is like wisdom bearer that your person is feeling like they want to have a baby with you, or maybe have marriage with you, or be wedded with you. However way that you mention that. Um, they want to have some kind of forgiveness because they feel like they've just effed it up so badly. And now they recognize your new vintage. They recognize it. And they notice that there has been a lot of mind traps. But they want to make sure that like that you know the doubt and the mind traps are no longer. So that is why this is showing up. is that like the garden, it's like they want to build something with you. They want to develop something with you, kind of like create this receive and heal energy, where it's like I feel like this is the type of person that has just been taking and 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 never really truly given to you. I would say they temporarily gave to you, but they never really like stuck it out. Stuck it. S- Sticked it. Yeah, sticked it out there to you personally and possibly privately. You know, because a lot of you Aquariuses, even though that you are very humanitarian, there is also another end or side of you that is kind of like personal, private, very touchy on feelings, you know. And that's where it gets to that point of like you can only take so much until you just say I'm done. I don't want this anymore. It's too much. So it's kind of like the children card is kind of just like a full embrace of the unknown. So it's kind of like going from a energy that you've already known to an energy that you have not yet known. So obviously a UPS guy is showing up at my door, so we'll just possibly wait until they shoot on out the driveway. But anyway, yeah, you know what I mean by the Lionheart, where it's just like your person is starting to embrace this connection, and not just embrace it just to divert back. I'm talking about instead actually your person will be connecting in and really showing up for it, really showing the meaning of how they felt and what they thought of and things like that while they were out. Um, so then it's kind of like one of those things where it's just like a catch up, where it's like maybe you could have not have seen each other for a year, or maybe you could have not have seen each other for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. List goes on. You know, they come in, they're like, "Hey, Aquarius, I'm sorry, I fucked up really bad." some of you some of you might have had a very short temper, but however, this is not for all Aquariuses. A lot of you are actually like discerning and you know knowing that something's going to be shown at the very end. But the reason why some of you are backing away is because your heart has just been hurt too much. So let's get the next few cards of your persons. Ooh. So we have more than 3 cards. Yeah, that one first. Wow. Just like I just said, new vintage. So I guess it's truly going to be showing up. So they're just like I said, new vintage. They're going to be they're basically understanding um like deeply, not just stealing information or anything like that. They're actually understanding it more naturally. They're understanding it like in a intuitive sense. They're understanding it in a divine essence stance, and that's why there's Ankh. So Ankh is kind of like key to life, where it you could take it either way. You could take it either way. Half of you are kind of more like your person picked up the key from you, or maybe even the other half of you. You already have the key, but it's like your person is going to be making their way on towards you with this resurrection card. It says, embrace new life. So, the embrace new life section of the resurrection card is that your person is going to be awakening into something. They're going to start understanding something in their life that they had no clue was in their energy, in their feelings, in their body and knowledge. It's kind of like they go from like starting to realize about this connection, starting to really come forward into this relationship, to the resurrection card, which is kind of like they finally have all the answers, where it's just like they start feeling like you're the one. You're the one. But the thing is that this is what I'm going to start pulling cards for at this point in time in the live. Is that I'm going to start pulling cards for the third party. And trust me, third party is not looking pretty. Can I have cards about third party that describes how they are? Oof. Yeah. I do want to mention this is I'm not against this card being out, but it was just a massive pile that came shooting out. So this is one of the cards that came shooting out. It's called Faith Over Fear. For some of you that have already watched my previous lives and have understood the card, you don't have to necessarily hear the terminology of it. But for some of you that are completely new to seeing these cards, the Faith Over Fear card is based on either A, focusing on something new in life, B, intervening in somebody's life, or C, uh, basically moving on to your own path. And I see this third party just completely lose it. Like they're literally in a stance where it's just like they're literally in a place where they're just like they're sabotaging everybody. Not just you, not just your person, not just friends, not just family, but they're also sabotaging coworkers. They're sabotaging neighbors of theirs. They're sabotaging people that are from long distances, like online friends. So even if a lot of you may have not necessarily have the conclusion of the story where it's just like the third party finally reveals their madness to you, just know that they're getting a little they're getting a little uh wavery in a stance where they don't know how to deal with you, how to deal with Aquarius. Can we have just only a few cards that can describe the third party to shoot out, please? Please describe the third party with only a few cards, please. Okay. So our first card is pretty hard. So look, they've been sat the fuck down. They've been sat the fuck down. You could actually have had some kind of vision or preliminary or some kind of hearing of some sort through intuition that they were pretending to be real when they were actually fake. And what I mean by fake, I mean like somebody that didn't really take denial the right way. Where it's like either you were the one that walked up to them and said like, I deny you with being in a connection with me. And they just like went all fucking hell broke loose on you. But they don't know who the real hell break loose person is going to show up as. Is you. You're the one that actually shoots out hell whenever it's needed. You know? And this third party was a sore fucking loser. I know, I don't like having to say that, but it's true. It's very true. This third party is a total sore loser, does not do anything in life. They could be just doing office work, doing sit at the desk and watch a computer all day, and they just don't do shit. They don't do shit. You, Aquarius, on the other hand, you go out in nature. You set foot out there in the world. Some of you could not be like setting foot in work. You could actually be setting foot in personal life, where it's just like, self healing rather than healing self through work, because a lot of you are having a really feeling about doing work, where it's just like, yeah, you want to get your hands gritty and get your hands moving, but it's like you're all about volunteer work. You're all about um, obligatorial work, I would say. Like, being able to lend a helping hand whenever needed. So it's kind of like, planting a tree, um, taking care of wildlife, um, doing research on living beings, or maybe doing some kind of architecture or archaeology, or biology, like something that is going to further humanity, further life as we know it. It's not to just like, oh, gotta do some measly old job. But the thing is that you're stepping up and now doing like really profound stuff in the world where people are just dumbfounded. Where it's like a lot of people are in the world and they're like, why didn't we think of this sooner? I'll tell you why. It's because it was a destiny of Aquarius's. It was something more beautiful. It was something that was supposed to happen. Like, those third parties are gonna be rushing and going like, hey, show me how to do it. Show me the ropes. Show me how to do this. But the thing is that by the time that you show the third parties how to use this energy, how to harness this energy, they're gonna be stealing that energy and bye. But the thing is that this third party or these third parties will not go far, because boop, either you are like hand it over or you'll soon regret it. Or maybe it could be Jesus. Jesus is showing up and going like, give it to me now or you'll soon regret it. And I could see this, these third parties that are kind of just like these demons. They're devils. They're bastards. They're They're the type of people that play games with Jesus. They play games with God. They play games with life. They act like the entire life is just a simulation. Like ones and zeros, dots and points and dashes and stuff like that. And code and wiggle waggles, I know a lot of you might use that word in that last the last term that I did. Some of you might use that in your love life, but other than that, um, you know, a lot of you have your own terminology when it comes to that. If you're ever into that type of thing, but other than that, bottom of the deck, there is a lot of gratitude. Uh, your person is really wanting some children, um, and trying to figure out like is it too late? Is it not too late? Will I understand that you know that the relationship that I am embracing is actually a miracle to my life? That's what the that's what your person is asking themselves, or even stating, just to bring the clairvoyance, the actual vibe coming from their own heart, their own soul, their own spirit into this connection, into this twin flame. So let's go ahead and get some message cards about Aquarius to start off this deck. What comes out for Aquarius due to message? Oh, wow. It got really, really steamy, really hot, real quick. Dominance. Is there anything that describes this dominance? Trust. Mm-hmm. So that's why I stated that phrase. Um, this might pertain to your personal life. This might pertain to your love life. Um, so yeah, this is a love life reading, but I'm going to tell you that this is a personal side when it comes to the love life, where it's kind of like not only are you standing up in dominance, but the thing is that when trust card came through, your person is starting to trust you, or had been trusting you for a little while now. Um, okay, so about Aquarius's person or love life person, knowledge. Okay, so look at that knowledge. A lot of you have already seen this card in previous lives that I put up. So, yeah, for some of you that are new to it, I do want to mention that like there is some kind of realization that's kicking in your person. Yeah, resources. Yeah, resources right at the bottom of the deck. They're they're like, okay, I have the resources. I know what's going on now. I understand my knowledge now. I am going to protect my person. So expect a guardian. When this relationship opens wide. Yeah. Um, about this third party, what comes up about this third party? That one almost came through. Um, oh, you know what? Actually, that might be somewhat important. The resources card that almost shot out, um, that came from the bottom of the deck. I do have to say that, like, this third party could be kicking up some magic, could be kicking up some spells, could be kicking up some kind of dirty hexes and trying to put you into some kind of X format in the relationship. Yeah, yeah, they're like, okay, okay. How? What things should I invent? What things should I create in order to throw Aquarius off the tracks, off the trail, off off of Aquarius's person's um, flow and ebb. And they are like searching through, and they're like, "Oh, there it is! I found something." And they go running off, going like, "Mwahahaha." And basically, this is when God steps in. This is when God shows in front of them, all boom. Sorry for the big bang, but it's that is basically a visionary to let you know that God is going to slam in their life. You could possibly see some switcheroo energy happen where it used to be all kinds of peaceful and relaxed and kind when it came to your person. Um, but it got really stale and got really heavy for some time just because this third party started putting spells, started doing witchcraft, started doing hexes, started doing some kind of spell work. And it really created like some kind of hallucinogen to your person. Yeah, this third party, this third party, they've got to surrender. They've got to surrender to God, or else it's gonna get very dark, very shady, very fast. And on the bottom of the deck, we have independence that is topping inspiration and bliss. And I also see transformation. So I do want to mention that, like, there could be a lot of transformation going on now where there's just like a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss. Your person is possibly I would say going hand in hand with the inspiration with you. You might be feeling like now Now you're independent from the third parties. Now you're independent from all these extra crews. You know? So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into now the tarot side of the reading, which we are now seeing a start card, the Ten of Cups in the upside, or right side up, in other words. Um, so I do want to mention that somebody very close to you, aka your person, or a love life person, they are finally in a stance where it's just like either they could be at this point moving towards you and saying that you are their everything, or you could, or it could be that like they see all the good stuff that you do and they're like, man, Aquarius is my everything. What would I ever do without them? Or maybe, maybe instead of them saying like, what would I ever do without them, they're like, um I can't live my life without them. Maybe that's what they're coming up as. But yeah, Four of Swords. This could be kind of like, okay, you have all the heat, all the attack, all of the damage that people were pushing onto you, starting to decease, starting to shimmer, starting to break, starting to wither, because the thing is that like when it comes to a divine intuitive, when it comes to a divine intuitive, and yes, this could definitely most likely be your person, that I'm showing you right now, is that your person could possibly be in a state now where it's just like, they are dropping all of the third parties. They're putting an end to all the third parties. If they're married, they could be writing. They could be signing the divorce papers, or had signed divorce papers, because they made the realization that it was you that was the person that they were supposed to be with. Or they could, if they aren't married, they could possibly be like either in a dreamy gotta go catch them energy when it came to their third party. But by the time that they had that realization or epiphany of like, oh my god, Aquarius is the one, shit, that's what that is what your person is feeling at this point in time, is that like they're like, oh shit, I fucked it up. So they're pretty much going to be breaking up with this third party, or maybe if they've been dreaming about this third party, thinking about this third party, or nonstop listening to this third party, I would say they put all of that in their past finally. Because the thing is that they are pretty much in a space now where there's like a lot of critical enemies around, a lot of people that are attacking them, things like that. And now they're just like, where's Aquarius when you need them? That's kind of what your person is like. Is kind of like, where is Aquarius when you need them? Like you can see in that picture, it's like they're looking down, ashamed, upset, really riddled with upset with damage or some kind of possibly possibly a fear if it comes to it, where it's just like it's kind of like the fear of like bringing up the topic again, kind of a thing, where it's just like they've dealt with it, they want to have it kept in the past. They're completely done with it. They rather move towards you rather than towards this third party because they made the realization already. So this is kind of like their acknowledgement, their interface of like, oh, where's Aquarius when you need them? Yeah. Wow. Just like that. hmm you could possibly be sitting all nice and free, happy, excited. Um, or you could be just, keeping your energy very, very close to you, very divine, making sure that, like, you're not having any interference with third parties, you know, kind of just like making sure that like the right one shows up rather than the wrong one. The wrong, it's kind of like, yeah, you had a lot of hardships, maybe some times where you've just been wronged by your person. Um, but the thing is that like it's kind of like your person finally realized and they're putting all their wrongs or the actions of wrongdoing when it comes to you and them um, away and kind of just like clean slating it, even though that they might have kept a few like heartwarming things, heart touching things, uh, stuff that really was like a deep expression of your heart to your person. Um, Either if it's through handwriting or maybe if it's if you really get into it in bed, things like that. But it's kind of like your person starts to really have a heart for you, and not just like not in a way where your person is going to be just like, I'm going to state it just to state it, but instead your person is going to be showing up with their heart in mind when it comes to you, where it's like they come up to you and they're like, hey Aquarius, I know I haven't told you this, but you're my everything. and that might give you that like, wait, whoa, what, what, where is this coming from? But I would say there are some Aquariuses that you might need to gain a little bit more intuition in order to kind of personally see the bigger picture. But either in that, most Aquariuses are pretty good at catching things. So I'm not saying like you're completely wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying like that there needs to be an upgrade in your intuition, where it goes from like where you're currently at in the level of your natural intuition to a newfound natural intuition. Interesting. Maybe somebody could be living in Newfoundland. Yeah, not Newfoundland. Somebody could be living in Finland, but somebody could be living in Newfoundland and Labrador, which is like all the way up north, somewhere near Nova Scotia, somewhere near. If I remember right, I think it was Brunswick. I'm trying to remember based off of my head due to the globe or mapping, trying to figure out where Brunswick is. I know Brunswick is somewhere over in the east end of Canada. So, yeah, it's somewhere around there. But other than that, yeah. Any last little cards for the past energy of Aquarius? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, this could be kind of like what the third party is trying to implement, where it's just like they're reversing faith over fear. They're like it's kind of like they're like, I don't have fear. You have fear. You're the one with fear. But the thing is that you're just like, you're like, I'm in a better place than that Eight of Swords. That's kind of what you're at is like you're just like I'm not in that Eight of Swords. I'm actually in the Four of Pentacles. That is that had come from the Four of Swords and had this peaceful cognitive realization of the connection coming together between me and my person. So yeah, on the bottom of the deck, like King of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Cups in the upside down, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So this is what the third party is doing. They're like, This could be a very, 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 very young um, fire sign, water sign, possibly an earth sign. But the thing is that this person could be trying to market themselves as this king, market themselves as a queen. But the thing is that, like, that's not the right thing to do. You're not supposed to market yourself. So anyway, let's go ahead and start pulling tarot for your person. Aquarius' person, what comes out in the energy of the past for Aquarius' person? The Magician in the upright, which is astounding. Because your person is this is where the protection energy is showing up. Is like they want to protect you so badly. Yeah, it's kind of like they fibbed protecting you. They pretended to protect you, but they had that snap in their mind where it's just like, oh shit, I was supposed to be real with this. I was supposed to actually help Aquarius truly. That's what the Five of Cups is like when it came to the Magician. The Magician is kind of like that. It's kind of explaining that like halfway point where it's just like the flow of the energy of how your person is feeling, but also as well as the Five of Cups, where that is the other half, which makes that the whole. Any other cards that would like to show themselves about the past energy for Aquarius person? Oh boy. Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This could turn out to be like in a way where the third party could be tangling your person up again, trying to wiggle waggle your person to think that like you're not a real leader, that you're not a real person, that you're not a real stand up, you're not a real freedom fighter, you know, or maybe even freedom leader, possibly. And it looks like somebody just got home. Uh, oh, 10 of 10 cups. 10 of cups is on the bottom of the deck. Wow, we are going to have a long line here. So, yeah. So your person does see the hermit happening. Oh, I see. So this is like This is like they're like, okay, I'm going to venture out. I'm going to leave this third party. I'm not going to be involved with this third party anymore. And guess who they're coming towards? The one who used to have been in the Four of Swords. You, Aquarius. So their intention now is, intention that they were coming over to you with, or is coming to you with, is the Nine of Pentacles, which is kind of like flourishment, being able to sustain some kind of future with you, things like that. And you, like I said, they're going to sustain some kind of future with you, with this Four of Wands, where it's kind of like that thing where it's just like they don't want guilt to be kicking them into the butt again, where it's just like they're like, either if you have to hurt me, or if you have to say something, or if you have to bring us into something new, I'm totally with you, Aquarius. That's what your person is saying, is that like they're really ashamed of what they've done, and or maybe they could be like really like worried that this connection won't happen ever again. So that's why they're stepping forward, going like, Aquarius, I love you. And not in a way where it's like they're talking to people in public. It's kind of like they left talking to people in public and came up to you. They came up to you to say that. All right. Let's go ahead and get the energy of the third party. What is the energy of the past with the third party? Ace of Pentacles. I get this energy of like this third party tried to trick you, and tried to trick your person, and tried to trick your friends, and tried to trick your parents or family. They tried to trick people that were close to you. They tried to trick and create illusions. They're like, this gives me like court case, where it's just like, you're the one that's truthful, and this is the motherfucker that is very illusionary, very kind of like somebody that would kick around delusions into other people. Anymore? Any more that would describe the third party? Wow. Yep. This third party done something very horrible, and now they're paying the price with the Hanged Man upside down, or in the reverse, if you might say. Ooh, just like I said. So, ooh, and also that one in reverse. Wow. Okay, so the six of arms, which is six of swords, they are not going to be going anywhere, and they have to answer to God now for all their crimes. It's like, answer for your crimes up against humanity, or forever hold your peace. I see this like very stern guard coming forward with that phrase. They're like, you have wronged the people of Earth and also created crimes against humanity. What say you in your defense? And legitly, this third party is not going to learn. They are not going to learn. And here comes Mr. Devil to swoop their feet off the ground and have them land on their behind, and they're going to be like, "Oh shit! Wow." They're going to be this third party. This third party is going to be getting a very crappy lover. Yeah, crappy third party gets a crappy lover, while you and your person finesse in love. You know. Let's go ahead and get the current day energy, the modern day. We getting modern day in our vibes. I love that joke. So let's go ahead and see what comes current day about Aquarius. That one, I figured. So this is going to be your person reaching you when it comes to this Five of Pentacles, and they might have the guts to say that they've left a third party and said that the one that they realized that they had care for was actually you, Aquarius. So they're going to be like, hey, Aquarius, I left this third party because I did not realize your full potential until I got close to losing you entirely. And you're like, okay, let's you could be surprising your person with something. You could be like, hey, let's go for a trip. Let's go for something that's been long overdue. It could be if you're into this. Not all Aquariuses do this, but if you're into this, there could possibly be past time frame talks about dating, but I would say your person came away from the energy uh, of disapproving that to actually affirming it, to actually having it in their life. Whereas like you and your person would pretty much just go on a date, and it could be, well, actually it could be it, like if you go on a date and the date is the thing that is long overdue, you and your person are pretty much going to feel happy, feel free, and you're pretty much going to maybe continue doing some dates with each other until the day finally comes that you guys decide to get serious in a way of, like serious as in um, up, like obtaining the reality of having your own family, of having your own full blown house or estate, maybe. Some of you could be dealing with estate law firm. Maybe for some of you, yeah. For some of you, it could be dealing with law firm, but for the rest of you, it could be estates. It could be some kind of future plan that you're developing with your person, saying like, "Hey, I really want to do this with you." Yeah, it's kind of like you've recognized like all that your person has gone through during the here and now energy, where it's just like some of you could be in a state where it's just like Queen of Swords. Some of you could be in the state of the King of Swords. But the thing is that both energies are kind of more direct. They're more like precise, profound, very specific. Ooh, you have somebody who's very interested in that, who's very interested in sternness, very interested in being very precise and profound. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and also behind the Temperance card is wow. Look, it's going to be a matrimony with this person right here. Instead of it being a polygamy, it's going to be a matrimony. It's going to be like you legitly get wedded. Um, I would say yes, legally, but like in a way where it's just like you guys are forever partners together, possibly even husband and wife. You know. Um, let's go ahead and get into your person's recent day energy. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So this, hmm, I'm seeing Aquarius. Are you getting a lot of kisses now? Not just general, not like simple kisses. I'm talking about like passionate kisses. Somebody that really feels the heat. Yeah. With the world card on the bottom of the deck, I mean, like this person really sees you as the world. Also, if any of you are out there in the preview in live platform, feel free to join on in. It is your time to shine as an Aquarius. It's your turn to shine. Such classics. Ooh. Yeah, interesting. Both you and your person have both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords showing. And I'm not saying like, you are the one that only has King of Swords and they are the one that only has Queen of Swords, but the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords can be side by side with each other. So you can kind of like, you could be the one with the Queen of Swords, they could be the one with the Queen of Swords, or you could be the King of Swords, or they could be the King of Swords. But it's depending on like not only like what's in the picture, but also possibly even just like the two of you are just meant for each other. Yeah. Yeah, the two of you are meant for each other. And this is like the moment where it goes from like realizing this connection is actually worth it between you and your person, because they felt like this third party wasn't giving them the stuff that was supposed to be given, or what wasn't showing up in the way that a lover would show up. And yeah, it's like interesting. I feel like you are going to be ruling on your throne, but the thing is that like you're not the only one ruling on your throne. You're going to be having somebody side by side with you ruling on the throne. So it's like you and your person. You and your person. I'm gonna get maybe just like roughly two more. Yeah, like I said, two more. Oh, okay. Look at that. Your person could possibly show up in this feeling of emotion towards you in a way where it's just like it's kind of like they could be like cheers to or they could be like cheers to royalty, or they could be like cheers to the true ones. Wow, they could be having some they could be having some fantasies. Um, yeah, it's like you and your person are having fantasies together, but I feel like I feel like your person is they okay they have quite the energy there. Yeah, they want us. They want to like connect in this love with the page of swords with the two of cups. So they could be coming over, rushing towards you, saying like, "Hey, I really like you," um, or that's like it could be possibly um, like if this is a new person when it comes to your lover, it could possibly be somebody that like shows up immediately and they're like, "Hey, Aquarius, I like you." And they just like they could be like, just take it or leave it. I wanted to make sure that you know, so then you can understand where I'm coming from. And and then they're like um they could be like kind of just like trying to attentively hear what you're about to say, and maybe you like instantly or instinctively say like, yeah, I felt that. And your person could be like, okay, okay, bye. And they go walking off, and you're just like, weird, interesting, very interesting. But then like a couple seconds after that moment of you like trying to figure out like, was this just a coincidence or was this like actually happening? And um so they like possibly they could return back to the room, and they could passionately kiss you. Or it could be the other way around. It could be that they come back and they're like um they're like, yeah, yeah, okay, so this is what it could be. If this is a new person, they could be like going like, and also second thing is that I want to, and then right before they continue their sentence from that point, you move in for a quick passionate kiss, and it's just like they shoot up, they look up and down at you, and they're like, okay, I could get used to this. Or if this is a person that may have upsetted your feelings here and there, but not necessarily like ultimately killed the vibe, I would say they would be basically be coming back in to basically be like, hey, Aquarius, I know this might cause a little bit of confusion, but the truth is, I like you, Aquarius. And they basically move forward and give you a hug, and they're like, I miss this here, you know, being straight with you and giving you a warm hug. And basically, at that point in time, you could possibly lift their chin and kiss them and bring them in close. And that's what kicks this entire um, like dreamy side of the connection off, where it's just like you had the serious end for quite some time. Now it's like um, passionate side. Like the part where you get to have a lot of fun with this person. You get to have a lot of actual, real, good times with this person, rather than half self times, or kind of just like getting out of the old, and really finally just like, okay, I can finally live a proper life with my person, you know. About the here and now with the third party, can I have the here and now with the third party? Yeah. Page of Arms. This third party does want to cause some harm still, but lo and behold, they have been riddled with something very dark, very demonic, very devilish, uh, very demon like. Something that is just not a good thing to be coming across. But it was surely a lesson for this third party. Okay, so I gotta say, I'm not gonna keep these, but I'm gonna say like three of lockpicks, which is the three of pentacles, the Knight of Voice, which is the Knight of Cups, Strength, which is obviously strength, Temperance, which is obviously temperance. But thing is that like they were cutting you off just to get to your person. They were cutting you off just to get to your person. And look, the Fool, Seven of Spells, which is Seven of Wands. Like they're spiteful. They're demonic. They're evil. They're the ones that are evil. They're the ones that are evil. Seven of Wands is the group of people that are whacking each other's sticks, trying to fight against each other to like go for the princess or go after the prince. Like it's like go after Prince Charming or go after Princess Beauty. But the thing is that they find out that um, four of lockpicks, which is four pentacles, they find out that you and your person are living the life together, getting each other married, or wedded, if you say that. And you guys are very magical. You're very and you're very you and your person are very talented, very well connected to spirits, to soul, to heart, to mind, things like that. And it's just like this person was trying to siphon off of you guys. This third party was trying to siphon time after time after time after time after time after time. And you're just like, you and your person were both saying like, I'm done. I don't want this to happen anymore. I don't want our energy to be siphoned anymore. We're done. We're through. We don't want this anymore. So then we have the 10 of lockpicks, which is officially going to be being placed down. 10 of lockpicks is, in other words, 10 of pentacles. So this is in the way, shape, or form of good things happening while a spy is loose. But, however, let's keep those. Yeah. They were a fool. They were a fool to make that happen. Because now it is in the upside down. I could hear the background noise going like wah wah. It's like they totally lost track of this temperance, which is, matter of fact, your person. And the third party could either be the fool or it could be the strength. And this person that is in the third party is kind of just like riddled with headaches and brain freezes and foggy mind. You know, they're like in a state of like, I have all this energy and all this courage, but what was I supposed to do again? That's what this person may be saying, and they finally lose you. They lose track of you. You could be noticing some kind of adjustment in your energy where it's just like this third party is no longer playing around in your field of energy, being a dickhead or being a what you call it? Being somebody that would technically call people a wuss or a pussy or something like that. But the thing is that like, I know YouTube is going to be like, be careful about your words. But however, really, there are certain ways in terms of how to use those words where it's just like you're not like actually saying a private word, or private word, privates word, but it's kind of um like defining you, like the word pussy. It's like defining somebody as like just not a go-getter kind of a thing, because you Aquarius you're not the go-getter, you're the attractor, or attract maybe somebody, maybe. Oh, this third party is like the Aquarius is not an attractor, but they're also attracting to be an attacker. That's what this third party is like, tossing up in the air, going like, they could be having like a really fake voice. They could be having like a Aquarius is not an attractor. They're a manipulator. They're somebody that is willing to attack whenever they see the chance to. But the thing is that the Temperance and the Star are finally and officially together. At least telepathically and cosmically and energetically, if not even physically. So let's go ahead and see what our energy is going to look like for the future, for the what is to come. Aquarius, please. What is to come energy? Ooh. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be pretty much like, this okay, so this is feeling worthy. So you could notice that your person is kind of happy, kind of content, finally knowing that they're worthy, that they're a part of your life officially now. You know. So, like I said, you're going to be leaving a circus behind, which that circus is third party. Maybe some of you Aquariuses could, maybe you could be like a woman. You could be a guy that could be wanting to speak in this way. Every Aquarius has their own unique way in this engagement or connection, in a way where it's just like, starting to do things with their true lovers. But the thing is that like some of them could be like, hey, you wanna get out of here and do something, do something on our own together, where it's like you could be like, hopping on a seat quickly grabbing your person's hand and like darting out, and they like bolt out of their chair and run with you, and they're like, "Where are we going?" And you're like, where um, where the compass leads us." And your person's like giggling in like possibly flirtatious laughter. Yeah. Or it could be like maybe you might end up saying like, "Hey, let's uh let's go let's go you know, you know, put together our own house. Put together our own family vehicle, or let's put together our own, family bank." If you are a one for a family bank, you don't have to, but if you're one for the family bank, then it's up to you. But I would also say like a lot of you are creating a lot of things with your person at the latest, the future energy. I would say anywhere between the last little bit of the past energy all the way into some point near the end of the future energy. Yeah, like I said, when it came to this third party side of the reading, you're just saying like bye to the strength. Um, I'm not saying like the strength card as in like you have a lot of strength. I'm saying like the strength card as in like the strength card. Like we're talking like the zodiac of the same of the strength card. You could be saying bye bye or bon voyage to a Leo. Yeah, you're you're looking elsewhere. Once I place this down, it's going to show that you're just like, I'm looking elsewhere. I'm looking elsewhere. Or you could be saying like, yeah, I've never been in this connection ever. This was never ever a connection for me. I'm not at all connected to this. And this third party is like, but you were doing stuff with me. But you're just like, nah, nah, no. Mm-mm. Or they could be like, this third party could be saying like, but you were doing stuff to show me how much you feel about me. But the thing is that this third party um was so skeptical to the point that like they really devalued your connection with your person. And that's what really threw you off of a friendship with the strength. So let's go ahead and get the future energy about your person. Yeah. Like I said, your person really wants to get a wedding on with you. Get wedded with you. Wedded. Does your person? You know what? It's your own personal thing, so I highly respect it. There might be some uh, smaller smaller details. There might be some details about this that I can describe to you that might give you uh, some kind of understanding about this. If you don't, your person could have some wet dreams about you. That could possibly be like for example, maybe if this was a guy that was your person, this guy would pretty much be kind of like masturbating on their free time, on their spare time, on the time where they are, you know, not really seen by anyone, where it's just like they're they could be behind closed doors or something like that, and they're like, going at it. Or if this is a woman, this could be this woman could be like dreaming about you and playing with themselves. So yeah, you get the point. Yeah, I feel like this this wedding, or if you say it this way, marriage. You don't have to necessarily state it as the word marriage, because I know wedding is also a different word for marriage, even though that it means technically the same thing. It's just, you know, there's the action is done a little bit differently. Wedding is kind of like it's kind of more islandish. That's what wedding is. But marriage is kind of like more church, um, more like religious um, affirmations and connection and uh, you know bonding together and things like that. Um, but it's like they're putting an end to sneaking away, to walking away from a wedding or a marriage when they have it with you, because they know that you're the one, and that if any third parties tend to shimmy their way on in, they're going to they're this is kind of like the show where it's like they're going to like if they see a third party in the crowd, if they see a third party, pulling up and walking down the aisle, they're going to grab your hand and run off with you. And um, and the person that could be citing the affirmations for you guys to repeat, they could be like, "Where are the two of you going?" Uh, but it's kind of like right there in front of everybody, where it's just like you guys are literally trying to get away from a very specific type of person. And this might raise something within you and your person, where it's just like, um, this is like the we don't need to have um, country approval. We don't need to have religious approval. We can just get married, face to face with not much people around. Maybe even if it comes to the point where we go down an alley. Yeah. Look, you may be this may be in resonance, not residence, but resonance of this high priestess. But the thing is that so as well as this third party. But the thing is that the third party is not really the high priestess. Oh, oh, wow! Look at that. Okay, so this is you. Um, you could either be the man or the woman inside the Two of Cups card. But it's kind of like this affirmation is said, and maybe this person is like, hold on one second. I have a ring for you. Or maybe that, or they could be like, hold on one second. And they pull something out of their pocket, and they get down on one knee, show this box to you, and you're like starting to feel this feeling of like, is this a dream come true? And they show the ring, and or maybe if you guys don't do it based on a ring, maybe it could be a crown, and it's just like this, um, like once they open the box, it's like it gives you that like explosions all around the box, where it's just like there's fireworks and uh, what you call those, sizzlers or something like that. Um, and then there's like also like the yeah, what you call those? Um, oh yeah, there we go. Confetti. It's like explosions, confetti, fireworks, um, all that stuff is being shot up or all around the box, maybe like energetically, and you're just like, you could be in this space now where it's just like, oh, you care about me, and your person could state like, I've always cared about you from the very start, even though that I might have not have realized it. I still cared about you, and you are truly my lover, even though that it seemed like I was uh, juggling you and someone else. That I really cared about you and our connection um, in this divine relationship with each other. And maybe your response to that could be like, "Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you." So the future energy of this third party, yeah, like they ever are, third party, possibly a coven, possibly a group or crew that was backstabbing you and your person, trying to toss you over the edge. Um, it's kind of giving me that energy where it's just like, where it's like, you know, there was something that happened during the Korean War where what was that area called? I think it was like Bosan or uh, Conan or uh, Usan. I'm trying to remember what that United States base was in the Koreas when they were trying to knock back the North Koreans. The North Koreans were kind of like they were trying to keep low because there were all these United States GIs that were protecting some kind of base or some kind of bunker area, and so these North Koreans were like softly crawling to shimmy their way closer and closer towards the Americans, and so they basically just like had times where they like snuck up, took daggers and stabbed a couple of Americans, and then it was just like all hell broke loose. You know, like bombs were going off, grenades were exploding, gunfire was going off, things like that. And yeah, that is what it reminds me of, is just like they were suiting this coven to go attack you. But the thing is that you and your person are well out of the way. You and your person are completely gone by now. Completely heading towards wedding ceremony, trying to get yourselves wedded. But the thing is that this could possibly be that person that is going to be like, Um, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this line because I say nay to the whole thing. But you guys basically just like rush off before they could possibly make it to the very far front part of the reception, the walk area, you know. So two of lockpicks, which is two of pentacles. Now the third party is going to start getting like uh, being all confused, trying to figure out like, okay, what should I do next? What's my next plan? What should I act next? You know. Um, I'm not quite done with the card reading, so that's why I have them paused quite right there. Um, but other than that, our next few cards that are showing up is the eight of uh, voice, which is the ace, the eight of cups. Maybe they could be finally affirming that you and your person are aces, or they could be saying like, yeah, these are my aces, these are my, you know, club in a hole. Damn, sorry for the word, but actually, you know what, I'm gonna do a better word. Shucks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna use that word. Shucks. The third party could possibly be trying to um, have a club, a dirty club, a poker club, poker face. Jeez. Yeah, nine of lockpicks, which is nine of pentacles. Uh, they were wishing on not just your downfall, but your person's downfall. And lastly, they're about to be, um, you know, finessed better than. And it's none other than you and your person. I mean, like, Knight of Lockpicks showed right back up. They're thinking heavy. Knight of Voice, which is Knight of Cups, they're thinking very heavy. Page of Voice, Page of Cups. The Four of Lockpicks, which is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to be in a place now where they have to hold back. They have to hold back. But here's the thing, when they hold back, here comes God. Here comes Jesus. And they're going to be like, so I see that you're holding back. Let me see what you're holding back. Or this could be the spiritual police. They're like, okay, show me what you got there because I know there's something that you're hiding. And so they're like, oh, okay. Or they could be like, for some of the third parties, they could be like, no, No, I'm not hiding anything. No, where is it? I don't know. And that's like a little hinter that they are hiding something, that they are holding on to something. So anyway, that is our reading. Thank you very much for being here today. Also, you can go ahead and go to the like button and like our lovely live. Also, we have a heart button, so if you want to heart our live, you can. It'll be a it'll be not only the everyday usual thumbs up. It's also going to be more kind of more heartfelt when it comes to the heart. So, yeah, if you want to put in the heart, by all means. If you want to put in the like button, by all means. There's really no right or wrong answer. So, but when it comes to the chat box, please feel free to ask any questions. Please feel free to put in any kind of comment that you feel up for putting in, such as you know, how you liked this live, or if this live was really helpful for you. And also, there is the subscribe button down below, possibly somewhere. It's somewhere around here, around there somewhere. It's over here. But like, hit that subscribe button, please, because I am hoping to have our community continually grow and flourish and build up as we go along this lovely life. And also, we have a lovely little subscribe button. Subscribe. We have our lovely little share button. There we go. Our lovely little share button is way over there, maybe, where you can hit that button and share it to anybody, anywhere, to whatever location it may be, and just share it. You could share it through Facebook, Twitter. What else were there? You can also share through. If you're a big time Instagram user, then possibly Instagram. If you're a big time Telegram user, then you can send it through Telegram. And also, there is as well as ways to send it through SMS and MSM. So I hope all of you have a wonderful time. Enjoy your nights, evenings, mornings, and hope all of you take care. And I will see you possibly in our upcoming shorts. Take care. Also, love and light to all of you. And lastly, but not leastly, lastly but not leastly, oh man, I'm gonna crack myself up if I keep doing this. Lastly but not least, peace.